What's going on, everybody? Ziggy here. I hope you're having a spectacular whatever time of the day it is for you. Coming back with some more Ho-Oh content. If you're not familiar with this deck, I've done a few videos of it already on the channel, so I will go ahead and throw the first video I did most recent on it in the description below so you can get a good idea of how the deck is supposed to function. It does revolve around this card right here. You can take a quick read. I just don't want to get to a point where I'm reading this card every video, so I will start linking that first video into the description. So if you have any good questions on how this deck works, you should be able to get them answered through that video. Few quick changes we made. We did throw Dreadnought V in here. It's another one of these Sandaconda / Double type Pokemon where it takes 30 less damage from attacks, but this one is a water type, so could help us with some fire type coverage, could help us with some potential fighting type coverage. It's essentially it for the Pokemon change up, actually. We did actually change the A spec from Rock Guard to Gold Potion, just trying out some extra healing, because other than Gold Potion, we would only have Tapu Lele's Tapu Cure for healing, and even then, we mainly want to be using ADP as Altered Creation for our GX attacks, so I think Gold Potion will end up being pretty nice. Other than that, we did actually fit a Marnie into the deck as well, just an excellent supporter card. Probably should be even running more, but we're just going to try this one out here. Just the one, but yeah, an extra card to help us draw cards, help disrupt our opponent. Did throw an extra chorus into the deck as well. Our bench is often pretty full, so went down to 2 double colorless. Double colorless is not as important as it used to be, especially in this deck. The only real things double colorless can really help with would be like Dubwool, Cramorant, Altaria, Jirachi, Tapu Lele, which are all decent targets and everything, but Cramorant ends up discarding it anyway. I feel like the best double colorless target's honestly just Altaria. And then second best being Dubwool. So, yep, this will be this deck. We are just going to run into just probably a couple of games online with this, just to get some reps in with this deck. Let y'all see this version of the deck. And all right, yeah, let's get cracking. Got ourselves into a game here against Kolka 2002. Interesting name. We'll go for Tails. All right, let's see if we end up going first here. We do end up going first. Not preferred, but that's okay. Starting with Cramorant, would have been nice to go second, but that is okay. So, let's see what we'll end up doing here. Facing a Lance's Charizard V. Okay, we get a Garchomp Giratina. I'll probably just attach energy and pass. That way next turn, we'll potentially just beat catch, maybe attach the Psychic to the Garchomp Giratina. Okay, they do have a Sonia. They have a Fire for the Charizard, and then they have a Sonia. Let's see if they Flareon V and a Litten. Very interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. Sandaconda V, water, and water. So we actually look like we want our Dreadnought. Attach the Psychic there, and then Cynthia. Okay. Don't have anything we particularly want to discard with Quick Ball. I think I'm cool with just beat catching. Let's say we want a Quick Ball for the Dreadnought, and we can get some other things. Maybe just risk it and discard the starting Megaphone. I'm actually cool with Quick Ball discarding Chorus. If we need one, we can always just VS Seeker for it, so. Okay, we'll get our Dreadnought. We do have our Altaria as well. So actually, maybe we want to search for the Swablu and then beat catch for Altaria and Dreadnought. Something like that. I think that's what we're going to end up doing. So we'll do that, bench the Swablu, beak catch, and hope that they do not Marnie or N us. Let's see what happens. They had the Sonia last turn, so maybe they'll just play another Search Supporter or something like that. Evolve the Litten into the Torracat. Okay. Get another. Okay, they get a Sharon, so that works for us. They have another Fire onto the Lance's Charizards. They're about to start being able to Flamethrowing, but thankfully we'll be able to just throw up our Altaria. Okay, that's Professor's Letter. That's okay. It's a Fire. We may just end up passing. Alright. Okay, so we'll do a double colorless here. Bench the Altaria. Go ahead and bench the Dreadnought. And I think we just VS Seeker for the Cynthia instead of Junipering away our VS Seeker. Keep our Sterling Megaphone just in case they happen to have any tools. So Cynthia, Fighting Fury Belt for the Garchomp Giratina. Alright. we can Ultra Ball these energy away. Yeah. Well, do a double. Energy. It's a little tough here since we already attached the double colors to Altaria. I think we'll just beat catch. It's a little tough. Maybe we'll just Ultra Ball, discarding the 2 energy, get those 2 in the discard for Ho-Oh. We can get a Ho-Oh. And then we can Quick Ball for like a water. Or I'm sorry, we can beat catch for a Quick Ball and a water. Yeah, we'll do that. And they might be able to flamethrower us, but then that means that we can't bring our water back with the Ho-Oh, so we will beat catch for the Quick Ball on the water, bank that they don't have an energy, even though they very, very likely do. It'll be okay. Yeah. So they will flamethrower our Cramorant. I'm okay with this. Starting to power up the Flareon V. Now they have an Incineroar. Very interesting card. Now they're doing 230. So I will bring up the Altaria. And we can start speed diving. Okay. Let's do a Quick Ball discarding the Ho-Oh. What do they even have? Nothing particular. So that means I don't want anything particular. Maybe we'll just Ho-Oh grabbing the other, or Quick Ball grabbing the other Ho-Oh here. Say either that or the double. Maybe we'll just do a double. Why not? Bench it. Get all water on to Dreadnought. Try a Ho-Oh Rebirth. Do succeed, so we'll get the energy switch onto Dreadnought. Get the water on there, so that's good. So any energy we have will actually end up benefiting Dreadnought quite a bit. We'll go ahead and throw a Hard Charm onto it, because Dreadnought is probably going to end up being our main attacker in this game, and we will speed dive for 60 damage. Oh boy. So for now they can't... Okay, interesting. Oh, whoops. For now they can't hurt our Altaria. Okay. Oh, and they just passed. They didn't have the energy to attach to a Charizard, so I like that. Now the question is, do we... Okay, I want to do the Hard Charm on the double. Do we double colorless onto the double or onto the Dreadnought? I think we should just do it on the double. I feel like we have plenty of opportunities to maybe draw another energy or draw another energy switch, draw Skyla, maybe draw a supporter to draw more cards. I think we'll be okay. For now, we do not have another attacker except for 40 damage with our Garchomp Giratina, so that's a little spooky. But let's see what this is here. Bullet Breakthrough for 120, but this also deals 120, so I'm not that worried. Okay, well, that's okay. We're going to keep on speed diving. Still have this energy and play with Ho-Oh, so energy switches are still live draws. That Flamethrower is that... Yeah, okay, so they actually use that to oh, interesting. Alright, Bullet Breakthrough is going to take care of our Altaria. That's a pretty smart play from them. Alright, well, how much do they have here? 40! What a coinkydink. That is an energy switch, so we'll energy switch the fire onto Dreadnought, I believe. And we will linear attack this Charizard V for 2 prizes. That was a good tech card to take care of our Altaria. Kudos to my opponent for the single strike Scroll of Piercing. It's another Litten. Now they're doing 150, and then that burn if they decide to Scorching Column, which they do. So, pretty solid play from my opponent. You get rid of the burn, thankfully. So, let's see what we draw. It's a Gold Potion. I think we'll use that. That is going to help. I don't really want to Juniper away my Tapu Lele, so it's actually kind of tough. Maybe we just do the Tapu Lele, get... Oh, I'm not sure here. Tapu Lele, get a... Here, actually I know exactly what to do because they have the water. So, we'll bench the Tapu Lele. We're going to search for the Skyla in the deck. Play the Skyla. Use it for the switch. I would like to switch into Dreadnought. Now I'm not even sure what they can do, because now we're going to Powerful Bite for the 260 with the weakness. I have a Dreadnought that takes 50 less damage from attacks because of the hard chime and the ability. 2 prizes away from winning. Just got a Lysander off of the prizes. I'm not really sure what my opponent can do here. If they throw up the Incineroar, that Flamethrower is going to do 40 damage at a time, and they have to keep discarding energies. Actually, looks like it might do 70 damage because of that strong cheer. So, okay, and what is that? A heat energy? Oh, burning energy. Okay. Oh, and an Ace Trainer. Pretty solid. Gets rid of our Lysander, so pretty smart. Okay. Oh, yeah. So if this curse... Touch this card. Yeah, very nice. So, pretty solid burning energy there. Got the turbo patch for the Simisear V. But we're still doing pretty solid here. Alright. That is a switch that we don't particularly need. Let's just Cynthia. Okay. Attach this fighting to the Garchomp Guillotine unless we want to power up our double. It's probably smarter to have a powered up double just in case, and we'll Powerful Bite for another knockout. And really there's not much our opponent can do here, I wouldn't think. It's 30 more 50 energy unit. Yeah, I mean that's an extra 90, so that's 180, but 180 minus 50. 180 minus 50 is still not enough, so that's an Incineroar GX. Burning Slam could knock me out, but yeah, looks like there's not much my opponent can do here to win. Oh, the Weakness Guard is actually pretty good. Means that Powerful Bite will take 2 attacks to actually do anything here. But unless they have a way to accelerate energy on an attack of this turn, then I don't think it'll end up mattering, because if they attach the Weakness Guard energy this turn, but so they can't attach another one unless they accelerate it somehow. But if they don't accelerate it, then they pass. I Powerful Bite for 130, then they attach an energy, and then do Flare Juggling for almost enough, not quite. Except the bursting power is... Yeah, okay, interesting. So. Alright, how interesting. So they will be able to Flare Juggling next turn. We can Lysander up the Incineroar, actually. I think we just win by doing that. It's Lysander and Powerful Bite for the victory. There we are. Good game, my opponent. Okay. Not bad. So that showcased a good amount of what this deck could do there. 1,000 damage dealt with Dreadnought being solid. See? Solid inclusion. You never know where those fire decks will come from. And Dreadnought is a very good card to have in your back pocket for those fire decks. So we'll go ahead and run this through one more game against Lego King Gaming in his Mew deck box. So, alright. Not bad. I would not like to go first. Okay, double starts okay. Starting with a Cynthia is okay too. It's a Celebi V, okay. So, did a good thing not benching my Sandaconda V. Okay, no special conditions, understood. So we'll get a fire on the double and then Cynthia. Okay. Interesting. So we'll battle Compressor, get a Ho-Oh in there, get a Metal and a Water, I believe. Do we have the ADP in the deck? We do. Okay. Garchomp Giratina looks like it may be prized though, so we'll quick ball for Swablu, bench the Swablu and pass the turn. So now we have a Ho-Oh that's fully ready to go. I probably should have at least tried to Rebirth, but it's not that big a deal. Alright, and they do find a friend, so they search for 2 Pokemon, see what they get. Swadloon and Lavini. Interesting. Alright. So we'll evolve into the Altaria. We'll play another Cynthia. Drawing a double colorless would be pretty clutch. We don't quite get it. That's okay. I'll put a Heart Charm on the double. Something tells me to do this. Something tells me to do this. And we did do it. And we actually may be able to take a knockout with Ho-Oh here. Hold on. So it deals 20 Plus 20 more for each different basics. That's 40, 60, 80. And then this will make it 100. Switch, and the weakness becomes a knockout? Is this for real? Ho-Oh EX himself taking a knockout. Alright, we get a Garchomp and Giratina and a Psychic out of the prizes, so how interesting. Alright. I don't know what they're gonna do here. I don't know if they're really expecting a Rebirth and then a Rainbow Burn knockout. And he what a meme! Cassius himself to wow, what a meme. Cassius himself to end the game. I love it. You know what? I'm feeling pretty frisky, and that's a quick game. Let's do one more. Why not? Maybe we'll get our 4 chests by the end of this next match. Oh, that was funny. A little Cassius and a Ho-Oh knockout. That's not something you see every day. Alright, we'll call Tails. Yeah, but that's fine. Let's see what happens. Okay. We'll be going first. Another Garchomp Giratina start. Colress being our supporter is a little unfortunate. This is a really garbage hand, all things considered, but we can linear attack a few things. Being able to do something at all is nice. Okay, so another fire deck. Another instance where Dreadnought's going to be helpful. We'll draw a few cards and speak of the devil. We'll go ahead and throw it down. Alright, interesting. So not a lot happening that I'm a fan of here. Just a ton of energy. A couple switch and a Colress. Gotta hope our opponent will bench maybe 2 or 3 Pokemon here. We can just Colress for a relatively comfortable number. If all they do is Call Sign. Yeah, alright. So they do not have a lot going on here. That's a Centiskorch V. That is a Fighting Fury Belt. We'll go ahead and attach that. Want to throw a... Yeah, we'll throw a Fighting on a Dreadnought. Don't want to Colress for 1, so we will just linear attack the Salandit. And they do have a Centiskorch V coming, but looks like we will be able to knock out their Sandalite no matter what here. That is a Welder. Burning Train could be pretty solid. Cast a Nest Ball. I get a Cinderace V. Okay. And a Switch. And a Radiating Heat. Dude, okay. Well, it's not great for us. Don't really want to attach the Psychic. We can Colress for a very measly 3, which... honestly, I mean, is that what we want to do? I almost feel like it. Just because we might as well take advantage of the extra benched Pokemon. Alright, that ended up working out. So we'll bench our ADP. We'll linear attack, get our prize off the Sandalite. I think that's what it's called. What do we get? Get another Juniper. That'll be okay. So, we won't play another Juniper for the remainder of their game unless we want to VS Secret. I think that'll be okay. Alright, that's a Cinderace VMAX. Alright, not bad. And a Centiskorch VMAX is going to be pretty powerful here. Should be... yeah, should be like 160 damage here, I think. So we really need to get our Dreadnought V going. Okay. Alright. It's close to knocking us out. Not quite a cigar. Alright. I'm pretty comfortable Junipering this hand away. Let's maybe get something different. Alright. Oof. It's a little tough here. Bench the Cramorant. Not getting an energy does hinder us. And we just linear attack for 50 on this Centiskorch. Not a great position. But our opponent's in a not great position as well, but 270 damage is going to be a pretty tough thing to overcome. And they are certainly in a good spot, so I think we throw up our Cramorant V. Can energy switch. Don't think that's going to do enough here. What's the retreat cost here? It's a 2 retreat cost. Yeah, we'll Lysander just to buy us a little bit of time. Energy switch here. Beak catch. Maybe for the Swablu and for a water. Sounds good to me. Maybe it'll give us enough time to do another beak catch. Wow. Oof. Eesh, that's a little scary. Okay. Bench a Swablu, attach a water. I like having the Altaria in the deck. Yeah, seeking for a Skyla, and what do we get with the Skyla exactly? This is where Professor's Letter would still be good in the deck. Startling Megaphone has not been great since we've added it. I think we should just beat catch. Beat catch for like a water and a double color. Well, no. A water. And a quick ball, I believe. Or maybe a battle compressor. That is unfortunate. Crushing Hammer is very tough. Okay. So the heads is pretty relevant there. Now we have a Swablu. Like to battle compressor, we will throw a Ho in there. Actually, we could throw in 2 Ho-Ohs because we do already have the energy to get out. Maybe we'll just get rid of our Jirachi as well. Don't really need that. Yeah, cool with that. All right, let's see. Let's just see if we can rebirth. Crap. All right, did get a heads there, so that's pretty sweet. Go ahead and get all these back into play here. I think we'll attach. I wanna. Where do we put the water? Do we water? No, I mean, because I can beat catch at the end of the turn to get a double colorless for Altaria, so I think we'll do that. Cynthia. No energy switch, that's fine. We'll do a hard charm here. Suppose bench this double? I don't know. We'll just beat catch. We'll get a double colorless and an energy switch, I believe. Okay. We still have a chance to win this game. You know, they will knock out the Cramorant, but we toss up our Altaria, and it doesn't look like they can touch the Altaria, so that's obviously very nice. That's going to be doing 280 right now, so that will knock out our ADP if we're not careful. So, I think we'll just throw up our Altaria. Get a double colorless on it. Energy switch a water onto Dreadnought. Get the... Oh, yeah, we gotta get attached for turn. Maybe VS Seeker and Juniper, maybe? How many cards we got? 22 to their 30. Definitely an interesting decision here. Like bench the double and then Juniper, maybe? Yeah, I think we do that. I'm pretty cool with this. Hard charm. Another energy switch. Do you have an Ultra Ball? Interesting. Okay, yeah, we'll get a hard charm on the double. And just speed dive. Start speed diving. It's like a catchphrase, I swear. That is a Crushing Hammer that they did get heads on. But that might end up being okay. Ooh, shoot. Okay. Weakness. Yeah, alright. Well, that's a lot of things happening. Interesting. Ultra Ball, discard these two. Just to see what we have. We have a Hoopa, so actually I think we'll end up keeping that in the deck. Just to have cards in the deck. We still have a Darkness in there, so Ninja Boy is not great. Okay. Now we'll at least get the Hoopa to get it out of the deck. Still have 3 switches. So that's pretty wild. I think we'll energy switch the fighting onto Altaria. It's not my favorite thing to do here, but I will Marnie. And we did get an energy, so that is nice. Get a Psychic onto Altaria. And just Speed Dive again. Even though the Pokemon Center lady did undo that, we'll just throw it right back on. We can Quick Ball for another efficient... Okay. So I have 3 remaining. Okay, perfect. I mean, unfortunately we had to discard the extra metal energy, but that does make 3 energy that we can get back, so... Might as well try. Let's see it. Let's Rebirth. Watch us get 3 tails in a row. Alright. Can call us for a decent amount of cards here. I feel like we want a Psychic on Dreadnought, why not? We can chorus for 5, but why do that? I think we just Speed Dive. Speed Dive our way to victory. Just continuously dive into this massive fire centipede. Say Palpad. I mean, a Lysander just wins at any point. If they have a Lysander or a Boss's Orders or something, then they just win. And of course, G-Max Centinferno is going to be ridiculous. And that is a Sandalit, but I don't think the Sandalit will be too relevant. Throw a double Colossus onto double wool. Go ahead and Speed Dive yet again. How many speed dives does it take to take down a massive centipede? Well, 2 more. Interesting. They're going to retreat into Talonflame. Looks like they might do a fast flight. Maybe they're thinking that they can just win by decking me out, which is possible. Okay. VS Seeker? It's another switch. Well, I'm not going to fall for the trick here. I just want the darkness and the double wall. Just start speed diving. There's no reason not to be patient here. I mean, they have to evolve and power up a Salandit if they really want to damage Altaria. And the more that they thin their deck out, the more that they can potentially deck themselves out more faster than, for me, 14 to 8 cards. I'm not looking to draw any more cards here. This chorus, I may end up quick balling. VS Seeker might just be for the Marnie at this point, but could just do it for the Lysander as well. Yeah, we could just end up winning by having them deck. I don't know. Altaria is going to be pretty helpful here. That is a Cynthia that I don't particularly want to use. Let's just see what we have left in the deck. Still have the Hoopa, still have the Tapu Lele, Energy Switch, Gold Potion, Switch Cynthia, Ninja Boy. So, relevant cards would probably be the Energy Switch and then Gold Potion. Pretty much it. I'm alright with this. Let's just keep speed diving. Right now they are winning the race on the card, on drawing the cards by, I think, 2. But if they decide to draw any more cards in the realm of, like, Welder or anything like that. And there it is. That is the game. So, good game to my opponent. Lysandered up or Boss's Orders up the ADP and taking the victory. So not a bad victory for my opponent. Of course, yeah, MVP Altaria, definitely. Still could have won us the game had they not drawn that, but that's okay. So we've had a 2 very solid games in, one of which with a Ho-Oh knockout, which was awesome, and a relatively close final game there, despite me losing with 5 prizes left. Still think that was a pretty close game. But, oh yeah, there you go. thank you for watching, guys. Some more Ho content coming y'all's way, as well as other decks. I'll give you a little bit of a preview at random decks I have. Not a lot of these are particularly fully strategized. The fighting one definitely is, but like the grass one's not. Metal has got some good strategy behind it. The fire is a pretty solid deck. Has some random dumb decks like the piece of shit deck and then the round deck. Team Plasma is ridiculous, but the Thunder Buddies and the Void deck are also pretty solid. So Evolutions, we don't like to talk about this deck. We're not going to talk about this deck. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe for more Pokemon trading card game content, as well as any other content I will be doing here in the near future. I have a lot of different things planned out, including talks of the Pokemon video game, maybe some Castle Crashers content, perhaps some Apex Legends content, and plenty of music content in the works as well. So, yes, again, thank you guys very much for watching. Awkward outro, all the business. Y'all stay safe. Have a wonderful day or night. Goodbye.